Hey everybody, it's Bill from Matt-Trakker.com, and welcome to another episode of Behind the Mask. So I want to talk a little bit about Stiletto. I can dig into the character of Sly Rax pretty deeply, and I'm going to do that in a future episode, but I want to focus more on the mask today. What's that, Iris? Oh. Did I get that mixed up? Sorry for the confusion there. I thought I was talking about the mask that Sly Rax wears, but no, we're talking about the vehicle that Gloria Baker was given. I've talked about this a couple times in previous episodes where I'm kind of not okay with the fact that they did this to Gloria, let alone the fact that they didn't even give her Shark. But the vehicle name is Stiletto, named after one of the more popular masks in the line. So what happened there? I can't even tell you, to be honest. I've reached out to a lot of people about this, and I haven't got a definitive answer. But the fact of the matter is that this mask here, Stiletto, is also the name for this. I'll talk about the transformation in a minute, how it works. I can't show you in action because it was never in the series. I can show you Shark, but that won't matter. Comes with two figures. Got Gloria and her clone. And if you watched the previous episode about the Collider masks, which was what this is, pretty much they not only did they not give her a vehicle that has a unique name, but then they took her mask and then put it in buzzards everywhere over in Europe. Just kind of picked her apart, apparently. Which is kind of funny because Series 4 came out after Series 3. I wonder how that timeline works. That's another episode. So yeah, I mean, there are a lot of custom Glorias out there now that you can get cartoon accurate coloring. Mask Customs is doing them. There's a couple other spots that have them as well. The sculptor is fine. There's nothing wrong with the Gloria figure except, well, it's not the right color. But the sculpt's fine, and there's no problem there. The clone is what it is. It's just a, hologram clone thing. And, well, the one thing I will point out about Stiletto, and you might be familiar with, so if you've had a Super Nintendo when you were younger, you would have noticed, and I'm going to put a picture up here, that the sides were yellowing just from age. And it happens here on this too. Oh, by the way, let me know if the lighting's any better here too. I had some comments about the up close shots, so let me know if the lighting's any better. I think it is, but I appreciate the feedback. So you can kind of see the yellowing here on the sides, and then mine's white down the middle. So I don't know if it's a different plastic that was done for each one, but I mean, it very well could be. We're going to look underneath here. 1988, made in Macau, M-A-C-A-O. I guess that's how you say it. Yeah, it's kind of weird. So what we have here, it's a sports car. That's how it's labeled on the box. It changes into a raid plane and attack chopper. So I'm going to take it apart here, show you real quick. And while I'm doing this, if you're going to try to buy these online, buy the set, you're probably looking at, without the figure, you're probably looking at about $120 just for the vehicle itself in half decent shape. It's hard to find them not yellowing. I don't know what the hell that is growing on it, but yeah, that's cool. So yeah, here's the first transformation. It's the thing, and it does this. You put the clone in there. The clone can sit inside of it here. Now, one thing I will point out on this too, so the pieces here on the back and the front, the ones that do the transforming, they're really brittle. And I've pointed out brittle pieces before on other vehicles, but I want to make sure that you understand that when you're doing these transformations on a toy that's, you know, however many years old, the more you do it, the more risk you put on breaking it. Series 1, there's not really an issue there for the most part, just for like really minute details, like for really small stuff, it might break. But this is a fairly large thing here, and there shouldn't really be any risk of it, but there is. And then we turn into the attack chopper. So the wheels here kind of come down. There we go. Right. And then, let's see, there's a button somewhere, I think. Somewhere. So you just push down on here and it pops up. Now there is a missile that comes with it. I don't have it, but it would fire out of the back. The thing that's weird though, look at something here real quick. Yeah, so the thing that's weird is in order to fire this correctly, and I don't know if this comes up or not. I don't think it does. All right, so here's a kind of another flaw, just a flaw with it. So this is it. This is the attack chopper. Look at the cockpit real quick. There you go. No, nothing really in there. It's just open. But if you're trying to fire this thing off, the button is inside here, down here. But then the rotors are in the way, so you have to like hold it up. You can't even like if you were playing with it, you couldn't fire that. Damn, Gloria, I'm sorry. Oh my God, they just like completely said F you to Gloria. This is not one of my favorites. The figures are, the vehicle not. And if you're recollecting everything, I would look to add this later in your collection. Start with the popular items and then work your way toward this. Unless you see a deal on it that is pretty good, act on it, but I wouldn't like rush to get this. God damn it. Every time. What? Until next time, it's Bill from Matt-Trakker.com, and I really have never going to learn my lesson.